above the garage door, and then he just cracked the garage door and turned the fans on, and it sucks his water. That's exactly what happened. It
This
made
guy's
it
really.
like almost unbearable. Yeah, like behind a waterfall in the Amazon. Like that's not
Yeah,
fucking better. I'm rotting. I'm growing
that sounds
mold on
about
my
right.
fucking head. It sucks. So, I moved that whole shit, man, out to the backyard in the tea area where the ladies have their tea.
And crumpets.
Yep, and they love it. Except for the redheaded girls say it's making it frizzy. So humid, but fuck them, man. I love it. My favorite is to start a fucking fire on a summer night now, and then turn those fucking misters on at the same fucking time, and just enjoy. I don't know what the best word for this. White people time, where you're just wasting energy, wasting water, burning wood. Yes.
Creating fossil fuel burn off. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, dude. At the same time, I'm like shooting airsoft bullets right into the forest for no reason. Plastic, introducing plastic into the sediment. Um,
Eagles flying over.
yeah, and then just being rude at the same time, just for the hell of it, just to top it off.
Yeah, top it off. You have to
Being
top it off.
rude to everyone, just
Mm-hmm.
getting on the internet, which is a white person thing, and just being rude to people.
It's a long week, man.
Joking, of course. What
As you,
happened?
my boss and a bunch of other people on vacation. So it's been busy. I had a meeting at 5:30, 6 a.m. I didn't wake up till 8. I was supposed to be the main person there. I'm like, oof.
Oh my God, you're fired.
What up, Jester on 2? How you doing, man? How is your Friday?
How fired did you get?
Well, seeing that I was probably the most senior person in that meeting, no. Only a little fired.
Question is, why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Fruit is delicious, by the way. It doesn't take the place of like meat, but I already cooked all the goddamn chicken. But I've
Fruit
been.
is delicious, but it does not like. I don't know. Dude. I could eat probably a pound of fruit. I'm gonna get sick of eating fruit before it fills me.
Yeah.
Like anything.
You got
Well,
to be careful on
I had a protein
what
shake.
fruits you eat.
Well, I had a protein
Hardcore,
shake
you know.
and a protein shake and creatine, a banana, and now fruit. But yeah, man, I feel you. A long day, Jester. Um, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I don't fucking remember what I was gonna say. Oh, I've been using the air fryer to make chicken. So I take chicken and I put a little olive oil on it, and then I put the good seasoning on it, and then I just throw it in the air fryer. Holy shit, that shit is amazing! I fucking love the air fryer.
Oh, oh yeah, man. It's the best way to reheat pizza too.
I didn't think of that.
Like 2 minutes on 300 degrees, air fry,
Mm.
and then I
Everybody I know that's gotten an air fryer, they stop using it after the first week. So it goes through the first person I actually heard that's used it for something after.
I make
Some
chicken.
time.
Well,
oh man,
because I
yeah,
have to
dude. I
like.
started up.
Go ahead. I want
I
to
was
do
saying I
it
started
what
out with
Bill
chicken
does.
wings,
Uh
and then
huh.
it just kept going from
Oh,
there, dude.
chicken wings. I didn't
The
even think of
best
that.
thing is that because my air fryer's got a dehydrate setting on it, right? So I'll buy that fucking
I still haven't done that yet.
I'll buy that thin ass ribeye steak, like the thin cut ribeye at the butcher, and then throw that in the dehydrator for at like I don't know what, like 100 degrees for like 2 hours, and boom, beef jerky, like $30 worth of fucking
I
beef
haven't done
jerky.
that yet, but that's on the that's on my to do list as well. But so I mainly just eat chicken, salad, and eggs and veggies,
Cheese.
right? And cheese. I do. I admit I'm on the diet, but cheese is definitely in that fucking like I have more calories than I was before. So cheese is definitely a free game. But I try to find easy ways to cook chicken. So I used to cook the chicken in the little oven. So you put it in for 30 minutes in the or the fish. You put it in the little oven for 30 minutes. But the air fryer, it's like crispy on the outside and still cooked. Oh, it's so good.
Does something different. It's
Mhm.
weird. It's kind of strange, but it's really just a convection oven. But there's less surface area in the air fryer, so it cooks more efficiently. Pretty nice.
I definitely enjoy it. So
Not to be confused with a fucking Instapot. Fuck that stupid shit.
If I was cooking something else besides fucking mozzarella sticks, I highly doubt it.
chicken. I
Cook
could-
those strawberries in the air fryer. See what happens.
Oddly enough, the only thing that I cook, really, when I cook, is like carne asada, Mexican rice, fideo, and breakfast, like eggs. I can make a good omelet.
So, is it, so
How
Good
the
question.
fuck can you make
it
an
you
omelet out
or
of
your wife?
pre-boiled eggs?
No. I don't use the pre-boiled eggs for that omelet.
You don't know how to use that regular
Reliquifies
eggs.
them, right? You fucking chew them back up, mix them with milk. Make a
Regurgitate, yeah.
thing.
I do make-
native spit.
Well, you know what happened? So when I was working down in San Diego, we had a cafeteria, so I'd go in the morning, and they would make the best fucking omelets. I was like, every morning I would go in and get an omelet, and it was like, they were just so fucking good. And so on the weekends, I was like, I have to learn how to make omelets like that. And so I just started making omelets, and now I just make good omelets. My family's the only. That my wife's like, that's like the only thing you make that I love. I'm like, that's fucked up. I make good rice too, though.
Help make your children. Don't you
Mhm.
love them?
That's funny.
not as much compared to cheese.
I mean, cheese is cheese.
Because I can see Ghost already. The guy comes in, robs his house. What do you prefer, your children or your cheese?
No,
Not the cheese, not the cheese.
Jester, he's
Cooking's,
on Twitch. That's why you didn't see his chat in the YouTube side. He's on the Twitch side. So you see it on the screen, but you won't see it in the chat because it doesn't go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Cooking is one of those things I try to do good, try to do real good for my family. That way, when I die, they're like they miss me, kind of thing.
I want to taste your cooking one day. You do be looking like you cook some good ass shit.
It do look like a snack though.
Dude, if you if you fucking spend, I don't know, man. Yeah, man, it's important. Fucking cook good,
I hate cooking. That's my problem.
cook real good.
Real good. Cook real good.
Don't you remember when you were a kid, and like that you had that one relative? They'd come over. Everybody was excited about them coming over, and they would cook. And you'd be like, "Whatever. What is this shit? Bullshit. I'm not gonna taste this. This is bullshit. He's an asshole." And then you taste it, and you're like, "Holy fuck!" And then you're fucking chasing after it.
You know, my
You never
mom.
had that relative?
my
Not even
mom-
my grandma or anything.
Well, my mom knows. My mom cooked fucking amazing, and so did my grandma too. Both of them. But my mom used to cook fucking crazy ass food. So good.
My
Was your
grandmother was
grandmother
a
on the
baker.
Hispanic side?
My grandfather was a cooker. So like chicken cordon bleu, anything delicious. Like he made it better than restaurants made it, and then like my grandmother would always have the bakery kind of stuff going after.
Yeah, my grandma used to get
Right.
up before everybody, go to the store, get fresh bread, fresh tortillas, and then wake up. I'd wake up and there'd be breakfast. But she cooked
Right,
with.
that's
She,
what I'm
al- she
talking
also
about, man.
she also cooked everything with lard. So
That's what I'm talking about. And then you taste these flavors that you speak of now, later on in life,
yeah.
and you're like, "Holy shit! How
Well-
do I do that?" You get that recipe, fucking, and it's on.
Remember
It's on.
your
After
sense.
that.
What did they say? Your sense of smell is like the strongest sense tied to memory, right? So you'll smell something and you'll be like,
Oh, I get that all the time.
Yeah.
Smell deja vu.
Yeah.
Every time I smell a butthole, it's like takes me back.
fucking Billy. God damn it. Every time I smell the butthole.
Takes me back to Saigon.
That'll only take Doc back a single day.
Oh, goddamn.
Takes me back to 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
At the pool hall.
Takes me back to church.
I still haven't been able to do a decent chicharron.
I don't even fuck with that.
Fucking still. I've tried like 2 more times since the last time. They keep it coming out fucking like a Michelin tire. Either a Michelin tire or like a fat Jello
Someone say
made
cheese.
of fat parts.
Did someone say cheese?
Cheese? What kind of cheese is that?
Tillamook.
American?
Tillamook
Oh.
medium cheddar. Oh, I like sharp cheddar a little better.
I like white cheddar these days.
White cheddar's pretty good.
I think
So the
that's
snake was
different.
fucking starting to itch. I need that cheese, man.
That shit hit different.
That shit is different. Yep.
I got toasted chalupas, toasted cheddar chalupas. Man, they're pretty hard to eat.
Chalupa are pretty bomb. Can't go wrong with chalupa.
I gotta try that fucking keto taco at that tacos and beer.
That was
That shit
delicious.
sounds so good.
That shit is good. That was really good.
Is it though?
It is greasy as fuck. You have to shit later, but worth it.
Yeah, I can't do. I have to eat a fucking whole bunch of omeprazole in order to have chorizo now. Because that shit goes right. I shit it out my dick. I think sometimes I think I pee it out. Pee the meat out my dick. It's greasy. I drain it. Yes. Before you say, do you drain your fucking chorizo? Of course I do. I fucking
I don't.
squeeze that fucking fat out. So fucking that's damaging.
I use it in the eggs. That's what you cook
I
your
mean,
eggs
what
with.
even is that red shit? I know it's fat, but like, Jesus, it's beet red.
You use
know?
that. You use that to cook your eggs. You don't drain that.
Fucking eggs.
That's the
drain.
good
Yeah.
stuff.
No,
Once you're done with the chorizo, you cook the eggs, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you use. You don't need butter.
I'll try it once, but you're fucking with me. That's just
No.
evil. sounding.
Nope.
That's how I do it. I
Yeah,
throw the
I'm gonna
chorizo.
try it.
I throw the chorizo in the pan, fry it up a little bit, then I throw the eggs in there, and I cook it all together. And it's amazing. And you don't need butter.
Without
Boom.
draining the grease out of the meat.
Yep.
Yeah, without draining the
Oh
grease.
my god, I'm gonna try it once.
You
but
don't drain the
fuck,
grease.
That doesn't sound fucking.
Oh,
Right.
it's amazing.
That sounds like a soupy fucking greasy.
And I mean, what chorizo you buy? I mean, it's greasy, but it
I
ain't
like
like.
good chorizo, man.
But it ain't like. It's not soupy.
Well, of course it's goopy. It's chorizo. It fucking
Yeah, but-
bleeds out all that fucking
Yeah.
grease. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's not like once you cook the eggs in it, it's like the eggs soak it up and make. Oh,
Yeah, it dries off.
yeah, you get a tortilla.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
so good.
Don't
see.
even put oil on the thing. Just
Nope.
throw
Oh,
that
I
shit in
should
there.
hope not.
Yeah, imagine you adding oil to that.
Holy
me-
fuck.
Let me throw a fucking tablespoon of butter.
And then put some bacon in there. Fucking cook that shit down.
Chorizo's like the one food I'm gonna leave for the Mexicans. You guys keep that. I don't need it.
Why?
Dude,
I
dude,
fucking adore the flavor.
I-
Like, if
I
you
don't
added
like
to-
it.
What? Chorizo?
You don't
is
like
spicy.
it?
No, not spicy. I'm
Just
not like this biggest
profile.
spice guy though. Like poblano peppers.
Oh,
jalapeno,
those-
Right, it's
that's what I
poblano
like
and
it.
adobo.
Yeah.
They can make
accent,
it different flavors. They can make it non-spicy too.
I think I just might not have had a good chorizo because like you guys are saying, dude, all might have been like fucking soupy.
I get
just
the
greasy
medium
as fuck.
shit.
Yeah, it shouldn't be soupy.
By Chica or some Chicalo or some shit. It's the American version. The Walmart chorizo, man.
Oh, you make your
No.
chorizo, you get your tortillas, you get your queso fresco.
Yeah,
Fucking
go to
bomb.
the
Yeah,
fucking-
queso fresco,
If,
get that
if there's a
as well.
Mexican store, go to the Mexican store. You get the better chorizo there.
You just
What
get
did I do, like
beef
Al
is
Toro or
Man.
something?
the Mexican store. You just go to Walmart. Walmart is the Mexican store now.
Yeah, there
Well,
is
depending on the area, because even though it's all the way on the other side of the U.S., a a lot of times they don't have the same products that they have over here in California.
The what is it? Tex-Mex is really what it is. It's not really a Mexican aisle at Walmart. I call it Tex-Mex because it's like American shit. You know what I mean? In the Mexican aisle, you'll fucking he's like, oh, where's the frozen? There's a frozen section in Walmart here next to the Mexican aisle that's just Mexican shit. But it's like Pepperidge Farm burritos. It's like, bitch, that's not Mexican. That's just a fucking burrito. It's literally a fucking frozen tortilla with beef in it. 2 minutes.
Yeah, they don't have like where we live. There's no like, was it Egas or whatever? They don't have those around here. It's just
But I mean,
got
that
Walmart.
is where the queso fresco is, and where I get the chorizo and all that other stuff. But like you said, I mean, it's like these are contracted companies in America. They're not. It's not like fucking Wella is fucking chopping up pigs in the backyard to make a chorizo to get
Yeah.
it to Walmart. It's not
Yeah, I
the way-
feel you.
super high
Damn,
processed.
that sounds
crap.
delicious now.
If you get the Mexican queso fresco, they should have the chorizo one. It's by the same brand company, Cacique.
Yeah, Twitch has way less latency.
I need to marry myself a Hispanic woman because you guys make me fucking hungry every single Friday.
You know, this is gonna be racist as fuck, but I don't mean it that way. I miss my friends' grandmothers. My fucking Hispanic friends' grandmothers. I never ate better. And
I was
when
trying
I
to
can
feed
afford
you.
it, I am going to fucking hire an old Hispanic lady to do my laundry and cook some fucking real food. I'm sorry that sounds terrible, but they're willing to do it, and I want to eat it, and I don't care what they're fucking. They don't have to do my laundry.
My
Just
dad.
marry one that has no papers.
I don't
My-
care if they have papers or not. I'd rather
My dad-
fucking whatever.
My dad's mom,
Yeah,
my
better.
grandma,
Usually those are the better ones.
when I would
Yeah,
come home from
probably.
school, she'd always make me something.
Because they're always feeding you. They think they have to feed you. That's the thing. They only like so if you go around them, they're feeding you.
Yep.
So if you if you're hungry, you just go inside. It's
Yep.
awesome. That's how I remember it anyway.
Yep, pretty much. That is exactly how it is.
And they would leave. Like sometimes if you stayed inside long enough to where you ate everything they're trying to give you, and they wanted to break, and they let you guys go play in the living room or watch fucking scrambled porn videos from the fucking satellite dish.
Scrambled corn.
Then when you tried to leave, she would give you shit as you left, like in Ziploc bags, like chicharron, for instance. Like, here's bags of chicharron. Here's fucking this. Here's fucking that. Put this. She'd shove shit in your pockets and shit. Cinnamon candies.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. I still haven't. I've still been craving is chilaquiles. Like,
You know what I'm talking about? That fucking cinnamon chili candy that they just melt in the fucking pan and break it apart into fucking shards.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck that was. That was delicious. Probably it's what's wrong with my teeth. I'm going to the dentist now.
I've never been a
Probably.
candy person. Like, I mean, I like candy, but I've never been like, I've never sat there and ate candy. My problem is like, I like lemons and lime. I'll just eat the fucking lime. It's so good.
That's bad for your teeth
Other
too,
than-
man.
yeah.
It's just as bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one to talk, dude. I've spent $7,000 on my mouth in the past 2 years, and I got fucking like 4,000 more to spend.
Well,
I'm in that window where if I don't start spending money on my teeth, I'm gonna be spending a lot more.
Yeah, it's fucking it's a slippery slope, man. Yeah, I can't say shit. I can't say shit because here I am, you know, fucking.
do you hear there's a shortage of sriracha?
Well, there was a contamination.
And I guess it says Irwindale Company halts sriracha production amid chili pepper shortage.
Oh, I thought there was a contamination. That's what I heard.
No,
As
I
long
think
as
it's a
there's
shortage.
no, as long as there's an shortage on Tapatio Valentina, I'm
Of
good.
Tapatio. I'll take Valentino over Tapatio.
I know. Here's a way to feed that conspiracy a little bit. My fucking jalapenos have not done well the past 2 years, but before that, it was hard to fucking make them not grow. I could like
Aliens.
throw a jalapeno in the garden the next year. There'd be fucking 80 plants, and they'd all have fucking 100 peppers. But the past 2 years, I've had trouble.
See, there's a new Pinky Blinders.
Soil,
Them
maybe?
damn Democrats were poisoning the oxygen.
That's exactly what
Make
happened.
all pigs gay.
Y'all joking, but shit.
Making all pigs gay.
Hunter Biden.
Biden.
The word making the pigs gay with the water, so who knows?
That's one impression I've never been good at. Is Alex Jones? He's so rough
Over
on
the top.
throat. Fuck that. That's
Dude,
it right there.
the one you did surprisingly well was that comedian. He played the
Oh.
bird in Aladdin. He passed away. What's his name?
Oh.
Oh, the one with the scratchy voice. Asian guy?
yeah.
Oh, Godfrey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
did a perfect
Yeah, that
Godfrey.
was really good. That was really good.
And once you said the bird in the Latin, I'm like, wait, I know.
Dude, I'm so bad with names.
Just,
Like
Oh,
in my
yeah.
I mean,
in my head,
in general, you're just a shitty person.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue.
It's because the names don't have money value. That's why he doesn't remember.
No, like I'll visually remember. Like I could see someone's face perfectly, and I can be like, I'm bad at describing what I see, but like I'm very visual. I just name wise, it doesn't click.
Whale.
Ooh.
What is this?
Not the
FAA. I was telling. I sent the link to my daughter. I was telling her the FAA is hiring for what are those people that do the flight thing in the tower?
Yeah.
Attendant?
Pilots.
Controller.
Attendant?
Yeah, pilots.
Mango Rockstar.
No.
Ooh, yum. Thank you.
They've been coming out with new flavors. They also had like a berry thing.
I'm game.
I was like,
Yeah, they start at like 100 plus grand a year.
You talking about flight attendant or air traffic controller?
Air traffic controller.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've heard.
They start, I think, anywhere from between $100 to $138,000 a year, and depending on where you are. But you have to be young.
Stressful job.
Yeah, that's why you have to
Well,
be
I think
Got
under
a high suicide rate.
under 30.
I think it's getting better. I think they have rules where you can't work over like a certain amount of hours and shit now.
Did they?
I mean, they should have a rule where you can't shoot yourself in the face.
What?
I couldn't find it on the shelf, so I had to wait in stupid long as
Oh,
line.
did you change it though?
They probably
Or like
do, but they don't have that. They probably don't have that rule in Texas.
Right, or like Rule 5, you can't swallow whole bottles of aspirin.
That's all right. This works.
Like that. That would end a lot of the suicide if you like outlawed suicide.
There's a lot of good pretty job opportunities if you live close to an airport.
Did you see that Did you see that
Terrorist.
link I sent you guys for the Kali Linux?
course? Yeah.
That's some
I
good
mean,
shit.
I'll follow along, dude. But I'm not at a understanding kind
The
of.
software's free. The software's free. You can
I
download.
know, man.
You can download Kali Linux. It's like a whole. It's based off Ubuntu, so you can
You
get
have
like
to
a
install
bunch.
it on a drive, or is it bootable?
You can.
for,
I
like,
think.
VM.
I think they have a bootable version. You can
Kali
install it in
Linux
the
is
VM.
both install it and bootable.
Do they have
Yeah.
a VM of it?
I'm sure they do. Yeah.
They do.
You can just go to their website. It used to
Yeah,
be.
I can follow along, but dude,
Dude, that
I'll
software
be
is
left into
legit.
dust so fast.
That software's legit, and even the free stuff is legit. You don't get like 0-day exploits and stuff in it, but the tools are good. They have like AirCrack and all these other top like hacking software for like.
They keep adding.
'cause that's
more.
what that's what I used to use to like crack wireless connections and stuff like that. Is Kali Linux. It used to be called something else. I forgot what it was called before.
That's what
Kali
Ghost
Linux.
used to
Didn't
fucking
it used to
take
have
on
like
the
a
server.
dragon logo or some shit?
What?
Yeah, he still does.
Did it used to have a dragon logo?
Yeah, it still does. It used to be a
Okay,
little
yeah.
bit different. It was called
Yeah,
Backtrack.
I've had the old one, yeah.
It was called Backtrack. That's what it was called. And then they've changed it to Kali Linux. But I might I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to. I'd like to try to follow along, but class and
every
shit.
time Ghost posts something, it's kind of,
Sketchy. You don't want to click the link.
I've
no,
seen
it's
that
not
other
the
one.
sketches. That because the classes he picked are devil.
Devil.
I seen the other thing you posted. It was like a game for regex.
Yeah, it's to learn.
Yeah.
It was to learn, like regex and like understand it and like make it easy.
Yeah, I wanna get better at that because I'm at a point
That's
now
hard.
with this programming. Like a lot of it's like, oh, we want to allow this, but not this, but this, and if it has this, and
That's
not
where that
this.
stuff comes in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yup. Dude, I found this new show on Amazon. I started watching it yesterday. I already finished the season. It's called... I don't know what it's called. Because of course it's not going to come up on my fucking shit.
It's not love, sex, and robots, right?
No, that was good too. The last
Yeah, it's
season
a
was
great
that
one.
good.
The last episode of the second season is the best episode they've ever done, in my opinion.
Which
Holy
one was
shit.
that?
About the deaf Spanish conquistador that
Oh yeah,
a
I thought
banshee
that
in the
was.
smoke.
I thought that was.
That was the last season.
season 3.
Yeah, that was the last one.
The
was
last
really good.
season is the very last
Yeah,
episode.
that was really good. This one's called Night Sky. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called Night Sky.
Oh yeah, watched it.
Yeah, it was really good. I was bored and I was like, oh, I'll put this on. And so I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, this is interesting.
I found
and
it
then,
on TikTok. There's a TikTok
oh, is there?
account that does like clip notes of entire seasons of good shows. And
Oh,
that's
that was
where I
on
was
there?
like, whoa, that fucking sounds awesome.
Yeah, I was trying to explain it to someone, but I can't really explain it because then it sounds stupid. But it's fucking good. Like like I said, I watched the whole season. I started it yesterday and I watched the whole thing. Finished it today.
I can't wait for the next one already.
And
I'll probably wait for the second season to be.
I started watching Hustle. I didn't finish it yet, but I don't know if you've seen that. It's on Netflix. It's another Adam Sandler movie that just came out called Hustle. It's pretty fucking good. I started watching it before I had to go to class, and I was like,
about
fuck.
the NBA.
Yeah, I started watching it before class, and then I had to stop. But you know something interesting that I found out? I was reading Reddit, and it was like, what is some fucked up shit that happened in real life that seems like fake? And they were talking about like in the 50s, this lady was like stealing babies from the fucking hospital and like selling them to people, and like they would tell the parents that like the baby died, and then they would steal the baby and blah blah blah. Ric Flair was one of those babies. I didn't know that.
Good shit. I did not know that.
Yeah, he was one of those babies that she stole from some parents, somebody. Yep. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking crazy.
I mean,
Apollo
it makes
18 is
sense.
one of those fucking stories.
Who?
Apollo 18 is one of those fucking stories. Fucking rocket goes haywire and you have to fucking trust the gravity of the moon to get you home.
Imagine that
I think
happening
that was
now.
13, wasn't it?
Apollo 13, yeah.
Apollo 13, sorry, yeah, I don't know.
Imagine that happening now. They would probably die. Isn't
Yeah,
it crazy they like knew how to do all this stuff back in the day with no computers, and now they can't do this shit?
More fortitude, I don't know what the fuck it was. I mean, stupider, we were dumber. So we just believed in ourselves more.
Blind
It's
ignorance.
like, go behind the moon. Yeah, right. All right. Goodbye, cruel world.
Fuck it.
We have flare guns in space because I want to aim one at my head.
Maybe.
I'd like to do the fucking what that one dude was so brave. Remember the dude in the 80s that just tied? helium balloons to a lawn chair and tried to fucking
Oh,
go
float.
to space.
Yeah, yeah. And he floated.
With
Yeah.
no head, nothing on.
He just went
had,
for
like,
it.
A plaid shirt on.
Yeah, he
Like,
just
I'm
went for
doing
that
it.
shit. I do remember that. I mean, I don't remember it
Like,
then. I remember watching a news
He was
thing about
trying
it.
to control his altitude with a BB gun
To shoot the
by
balloons.
shooting balloons.
Yeah.
He at least have a parachute, or he just
No.
fucking yellowed it?
He just YOLO'd it. No parachute.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. I forgot about that.
Did he die?
No.
No, he didn't die. And the only reason anybody noticed is because he got so high, radar picked him up. And they were like, "You're in our airspace. You need to get the fuck down." They had to fucking wait.
They fucking sent jets to intercept his ass, and it's just the guy floating in the chair.
Yeah. He got above 500 feet, dude. Fucking scary.
Yeah. What about the hacking thing on the TV channel? You guys saw that, right? Hold on, I'll find it.
No, I seen the FBI seized one of
Or
the
you mean,
biggest
uh,
websites that
Max,
sold
the Max,
gold.
Max Headroom.
the Max Headroom incident. You guys never seen
Oh.
that?
I remember the Max Headroom very well, yeah.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna show you guys. It's probably not. It's probably good to show. This happened in the 80s. Someone took over a TV station, and this
It was
is
the
what.
first appearance of Max Headroom.
Yeah, this is what they played. So November, let's see, I'll pause it here. And, yeah, 1987. An unidentified person appeared during a broadcast of Doctor Who in Chicago. This is what it. And it's creepy as fuck.
He later became.
So here's the TV show. The TV show's playing. Imagine watching TV and this pops up.
He has terrible Wi-Fi signal.
I felt like I need some drugs to watch this.
Oh yeah, he it later on became this character. Later on became the voice of Pepsi Cola, man. Choice of a new generation. And it was played by the neighbor in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Fucking weird, huh? Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of Cicada 3301?
Yep. Are they back active again? Recruiting?
I don't think so.
Not anymore. Not yet.
Have you ever heard of Cicada verse?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That one was crazy too.
I remember my brother, what the fuck? I turned on caption somehow. Oh, there it goes. My brother got hacked by some Indian group on RuneScape once. And like the whole fucking everything on the computer was like he'd been owned by like the Indian something crew, blah blah blah. They stole his character and everything. He still to this day says he didn't download or click on anything, but I don't. I don't believe
wait, what does that have to do with Cicada?
Hackers.
Yeah.
That's not what Cicada is. Cicada 3301 was a video where, like a crypto video that they put out. No one knows who put it out. And it's like, the idea is someone has to solve it, and no one's ever come forward. But if you solve it, like this idea that you go some elite society,
Or to the fucking government.
or government, someone, somewhere, somehow, but you solve this like video that they put out, and it's like all crypto and cryptology, and it's fucking nuts. Hold on.
Is it the like the statue in front of the CIA, something like that too? Like it's a puzzle. If you solve it, you can get an interview or something.
No.
As a kid, they would put like flyers on walls or something like that.
They should call Vanilla Ice.
And
Because
when
if there's a
people
problem, yo,
they gotta check themselves.
I can't even find the video.
They
check out the video. Let the DJ revolve.
like every picture they added on a wall or something like that had a underlying code in it.
Yeah, the thing is, it was global too. Like it was,
yeah.
the clues went around the world.
Yeah, so once they found one clue and figured that clue out, and
Fucking Willy
clue
Wonka.
popped
I don't
out
think
somewhere else.
Yeah, some Willy Wonka type shit.
they got the golden ticket.
Yeah, once someone figured out the whole clues and everything, solved it. That's it. They went missing. I think that I don't know if that guy went missing too or not.
I dare one of you guys to go up to a cop and be like, I solved the puzzle. You can take me now? No, seriously, take me. I know the things.
I'm gonna pass on that.
They'll take you. They'll be like, okay, get in the back. Take you to the secret place. It'll be jail.
Shit, they'll just take me to the border and throw me on the other side.
Yeah, so apparently Cryptos, a sculptor in the courtyard of the headquarters of the CIA in Langley, is like an encryption, and 3 out of 4 parts have been cracked already, but the 4th part still remains undecrypted.
Oh, that's the puzzle that was giving to the CIA.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I've seen that one.
I was watching that new show on polygamy on Netflix. All about the Mormon Church's record for the most wives. Some guy named Samuel the prophet or some shit. He had 23 wives, man.
Was that the one who was brothers with Joseph or whatever, Sam?
I don't know, man. You'd have to watch it. It's like it's in the top 10 right now on Netflix. It's obviously what it is about Mormons. It's fucked up.
Yeah, I believe like the only like 2 witnesses of Sam decoding things or whatever with his little magical spyglass bullshit. I guess the 2 witnesses were closely related.
A magic spyglass. Oh,
I think one of them was named Sam. That's what popped in my head.
this dude was like 80 years old, man, and like he would marry 7 girls at a time
That's
after they
crazy.
turned 18.
That's weird. That's super weird. Creepy.
Speaking of creepy ass fucking churches,
Careful, there's
going on with
Mormonism is pretty
Mexican
big.
church?
What's going on with what?
That Christian church from Mexico. It was like the biggest.
Oh, the Mormon? There's like Mitt Romney's place, you mean?
Something in Mexico, like the chick was on TV like just 2 days ago saying like from like 8 years old they had them like strip and do dances, saying that like they get the pearls on their crown for safe spots in heaven, but like it was the whole entire church
Pearls.
all colluding together for it.
That's weird.
You know what pearls means? That's jizz. Just saying. Code words.
Code words.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's La Luz del Mundo mega
Jizz
church.
drips looks a lot like pearls.
La luz del mundo.
Yeah, there's a gigantic sex allegation thing going out about it right now.
The Earth's light.
Say what?
The Earth's light. That's what it translates to.
Yeah, I have no idea. The Earth's light, Jesus.
The Earth's light means jizz. Or am I stuck on jizz?
So
I think it might mean jizz.
Jizz might be stuck on me. I don't know.
Happens.
premature ejaculation.
Yeah, it's the latter. Jizz sticks to things.
It happens.
Dries up and looks like bleach. That's not bleach.
Hey, Ghost, do you know any way to go shooting around here other than Beat Canyon?
The
You mean
desert.
free?
Compound.
Yeah, well, just like free mostly, but I mean maybe
Up
a
in
range.
up in Beaumont, there's a range right by the Amazon facility. It's like 15 minutes from here.
Not bad. What's that, like 30, 40? 20?
What? Yeah, it was pretty cheap. It's called the
Pretty cheap.
Beaumont Indoor Shooting Range.
Do you not have any friends with like a lot of land? That's so much better.
No, not really.
Really.
I mean, basically, my brother moved to Tennessee. That's all I had down here. Now all I got is Ghost.
Huh?
And Ghost is the only
It's
10
all-
you see.
I don't know what's that.
That's one thing that's abundant around here or out here on the East Coast is areas of fucking like mountainside that no one can hear you and you just shoot whatever the fuck you want.
It's $20 an hour.
You go down to Florida, it's not like that.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but they don't have ammo.
$20 an hour? No, that's not bad.
They don't have guns for rent, and they don't have ammo. It's literally just a range.
Yeah, that's exactly kind of what I want. Because I got ammo today too.
That must have broke the bank.
50 rounds of 9 was like 28.
Damn, I used to buy 50 rounds at Amazon of 45 for $20 a box.
Yeah. I mean, things have changed.
That's why I bought a lot of it. I used to buy boxes every check. Every check.
I bought 20 rounds of the Federal Premium Hydro Shock for like defense at home, but I bought some just trash range ammo to practice with.
Man, fucking apple chips are a bitch to make in the air fryer though. I can't fucking get that shit to work. For shit. That's one of my favorite things, man. Hiking.
What goes wrong? Do they get like too soggy, or they get too burnt, or what?
Yeah, as one or the other. Yeah. It's fucking hard to find a happy medium, and then you have to fucking every time you change the thickness, you have to change the temperature and the time, and it's fucking hard to find that sweet spot. And I'm just fucking reading fucking Google. Oh, this is how you do the apple chips, and all these fucking faggots fucking are wrong. They keep on getting it wrong. They don't have no shit. Oh, Ghost made a face when I said the F word. All these queers are getting it wrong.
I don't care. I was cracking my fingers.
You're supposed to care. It's June.
What does
I
June
don't know
have
if
to do with it?
Dude, you remember these boys with fucking these bags? They used to have like mini chip size bags of dehydrated apple chips at the store. And they were just fucking crisp and fucking delicious. Fucking lasted months. That's what I'm trying to replicate.
I like the mango ones.
Anything? Where are they crispy?
No.
Yeah. I don't like that dehydrated fruit. I'm looking for that crunch.
You like that crunchy crunch.
And I mean, they always turn black. That's the. I eat the fucking black ones and I shit my ass off, man. I just let them go black, and I was like, I eat whatever the fuck comes out, man. Because of Granny Smith apple, that's 79 cents, motherfucker. So, fuck.
Apple chips. Yummy treat.
They are fucking good, though, man.
Have you watched Foundation Ghost?
What is
It's
it?
it's the Foundation. It's a sci-fi show on Apple TV, so you'd have to put your pirate hat on. But if you like sci-fi shows, that's definitely worth watching. The graphics are insane.
The cartoon or
No, no, it's
anime?
no, it's not anime. It's fuck, what's that
People.
Amazon one where the people go on like the Belters and
Uh,
Mars and shit?
CGI.
No. Well, yeah, it has CGI in it.
Clay
Foundation.
It's made of
Yeah,
meat.
Foundation
made
has
of,
some
like,
amazing graphics.
people made of meat.
That
Right.
looks. It's. Huh, I'll have to look. I would
My
have to.
favorite fucking movies are practical effects accented by CG.
Yeah, where they just
Mostly
sprinkle
practical
a
effects.
little sprinkle of
Yeah, a
CGI.
little
Yeah.
sprinkle of CG on top of that latex. Like Game of Thrones. Most of Game of Thrones was like that.
I really liked Game of Thrones. That shit was dope. And did you watch Vikings? That was good too.
Yes.
Vikings.
The question is, are you gonna watch the Game of Thrones prequel, the Targaryens one?
Fuck yeah.
Maybe.
If something like that comes out.
Yeah, if it looks just as good. As long as they put that effort behind it.
One thing I won't watch is another Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Well,
Dude, I'm okay with the sexy female pirate. I don't give a fuck.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If she's not flashing her pussy to a teddy bear camera, I'm not into it.
I'm with Billy. I'm with Billy.
I'm really down. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen not even fucking one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
The first three drag you in, but then it kind of just like any other franchise. Now it's just going to be cheap with a cheap hooker in it.
It's a prostitute, sir.
You're right. I'm sorry. Prostitute. And I guarantee you she's not going to flash her pussy to a teddy bear camera because there's no cameras in Pirate Land.
But she did it to what's his name from Titanic.
Right.
That's the movie he's talking about.
Yep.
Right?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Teddy bear camera. Pussy shot. Yep.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen in
My headset
Pirateville.
keeps cutting out on me. It's getting annoying.
And even if she does flash her pussy in Pirateville, it's a Disney movie.
They're gonna put Mickey Mouse face in there.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
He's
Gonna have like a whole bunch of pubic hair, like a whole bush shaped like Mickey Mouse, just like at Disney World, like a boxwood shaped like Mickey Mouse's head. Yes.
What are you looking at? Oh.
Oh, what's that?
Minnie, no!
Oh, come here, Goofy. Oh.
That's
Oh yeah, fucking the pussy would be like Donald Duck, of course, so it could make the back noises. That'd be true comedy. The snatch of the seven winds.
I don't know. Donald Duck sounded like a queef.
I think so. My favorite thing to do post high school when I hooked up with chicks is to force them to queef. You ever do that? You just blow them up like a balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah, just blow them up like a balloon to get the fuck out of there. Just run before it comes back out because it will soon.
Didn't fucking
It always shocks them.
fucking what's his name? Had one chick in the show that just queefed on demand the whole time. Howard Stern. There we go.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was also Gary the Farter or or some shit. Could also suck air in his butthole and then blow it out.
That's not weird at all.
Oh,
Will the farter. Will the farter. That's what it was. He was also in Jackass 3.
Do you have panniers on your bike, right?
His asshole.
Me? No.
James, you don't have panniers? Man.
No, I gotta get some though.
I was gonna say let's go ride on Sunday. I gotta go get battery. for the
batteries.
GSX.
You gonna get a lithium one or what?
I ain't gonna spend that kind of money.
I have a backpack. I put a battery in my backpack.
Hey, y'all making it seem like the battery is fucking huge.
Yeah.
No, they're not, but I don't want to ride with it. It's fucking annoying. But I need to put a battery in the GSX.
I mean, I got a backpack.
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 Dora.
What? What?
Dora the Explorer. Backpack. Tape measure. Shit, what the fuck ever
If
else
there's a
she
place you
said.
need to go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the map.
I always get that shit fucking mixed up with the cokehead guy. With your handy dandy.
Oh. Handy Manny.
They're all kind of the same. One had a notebook, one had a backpack, the other one's fucking had weird
Blues
things.
Clues.
The
popping out of
notebook
their
one's
head.
Blue's Clues, right? Or is it another notebook?
I have a Blues Clues shirt where like what's the dude with the green shirt? He's like dead on the floor in the house. Like there's a house and he's dead on the floor and there's like a paw print, a bloody
That's-
paw print.
Oh my god. I love it.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. What was the
I love
shirt?
fucking obscure
You're
Oh,
t-shirts
what was
like
the shirt?
that.
It was from Busted Tees. No. No, it was from. Remember when Woot? No, it was from Woot. Remember when Woot used to be fucking good? This is back in the day. Woot used to sell some cool shirts.
The only
I
thing
have
know-
my
No,
favorite shirt right
it's
now.
not.
It's about to wear out, but it's a great shirt, man, and it's an advertisement for the Sawyer Slaughterhouse. You know what that is? That's the slaughterhouse from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh,
So
okay.
the fucking family ran the slaughterhouse, remember? Before shit hit the fan, they started killing people. They fucking cut up pigs. And it's a vintage 80s t-shirt for Sawyer Slaughterhouse. It's the best.
It's the best.
The best. I also have a Wally World t-shirt, man. That's a good
Oh,
one
that's
too.
a good one. Yeah.
With the moose. Everybody's like, "Oh, Wally World, man. That's awesome." I was like, "Yeah, dude, I went one day, but it was closed due to maintenance." Only the cool people get that joke. They're like, "Oh yeah, we went, but it was closed." They're like, "Ah, ha, ha."
I'm not.
That was
one of
like
the people.
that was like that joke that I sent you guys. Where it was like the room was 404 and the dude was like, "I can't find the room."
Bro, I always make that joke and no one fucking says anything. My god damn it, y'all fucking lame.
Yeah, this.
I stopped making that joke because of it.
Oh my god, I like this shirt right here. It says 2020, 1 star, 7.5 or 7.594 billion verified purchases. Very bad. Would not recommend.
I want a shirt with a weird looking dinosaur on it, and it just says Bronto Rock. You get it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Rock.
I think that's gonna fucking last a good 8 years. Bronto Rock. That appears to be a Bronto Rock.
It'll be. I don't know. I feel like that movie kind of flopped a bit. I liked it, but I feel like it
Oh,
flopped.
it flopped. It's gonna be a cult classic.
Yeah,
soon.
yeah, it'll be a cult classic, exactly.
See that movie?
Especially if a rock hits us. Everybody's gonna love that movie.
I watched Morbius, and I didn't hate it. Everybody else hates it, dude, but I didn't hate it. It's dumb, but I liked it.
I think I watched that recently. I can't remember. It's about
It's
like
Jared Leto,
vampire
where
shit.
yeah, he gets the fucking bat beat genes or some shit and splices them. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not great by any means, but I don't. It just doesn't match the amount of hate it got.
I built that shed finally. That shit sucked.
Building it sucked or it sucks.
I built it and it sucked. Well,
Oh,
I almost returned that shit because I was like, shit was just bullshit. But once we got it together, and then I realized I forgot to put washers in a bunch of the screws, so we'll see how long it stays up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my daughter was like, "Hey, you see these washers out here?" I was like, "Fuck!" I was like,
This is why you follow the rules.
they're extra parts. They're extra parts.
The funny thing is, some things come with extra parts, so it might actually be extra.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they'll come in with extras if you use them. But sounds like Ghost didn't use them.
I use them, but maybe I may not use them everywhere. Maybe. I may be fucked up. Although it's standing, so. But bro, I tried to do it. I tried to do it early in the morning one day, and then I was like out there by myself, and I was kind of like before work, and I was a little frustrated, and then I waited, and then I told my girl, I was like, hey, come help me. But then it was like yesterday, bro, it was like fucking 10 o'clock. It was already like 90 degrees. I was like, holy shit. This is
You
ridiculous.
should climb on top of it.
This sunbathe on top.
Well, no, just see if it stays up.
Oh, I'm not climbing on top. I got stuff out of the garage that I wanted out of the garage. That's all that matters. I
Hit
needed
it
to
with a
make room.
sledgehammer.
It'll stand. It's one of the plastic ones, not the.
Oh, okay, good. That's awesome. Well, what the fuck? You could make that shit
Well,
stand
the
up.
problem is because I had started it and then I paused for a day and it got hot, so plastic starts like getting all weird.
Sure.
Loose and floppy.
Yeah. Oh, so it's not like a Rubbermaid kind of like a hot tub?
No,
Like, you know what I'm talking about, where it's like a fucking
no, it's much
there's
thicker
an
than
air.
that.
There's like it's a center. There's like airy center. What the fuck am I trying to say?
A hairy center. All right.
A blow mold. It's not like blow molded like the hot tub is.
No, I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna say no.
Oh fuck, man.
Blow molding is basically like you make like
What'd you call me?
a big plastic hot balloon, and then you smush something like in a form. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's how all the plastic, the new plastic hot tub bodies.
All the
are
kids are
blow
doing it
molded.
these days. All the kids are doing it these days.
Yep, they're all blow molded. Hey man, do you blow mold? You fuck with blow molds? That was me. Fucking, I did a TikTok the other day. Fucking, me in school was like, "Hey man, I got this at the book fair. Y'all fuck with the book fair?" Teacher's like, "Y'all fuck with the book fair." No, Timmy. I don't fuck with the book fair.
I'm sitting here looking at shirts on Woot now because of Ghost.
The best
Woot-
dog was
Woot
dog
still
whistle
has
I got
shirts.
was from Book Fair.
Yes.
No, you want shirts? Go to Busted Tees. Look up Busted
Carmen
Tees.
San Diego.
Or Busted Tea.
Buster Rhymes.
I'm surprised they still have shirts. Interesting.
It goes what came out of the train in the background.
Minecraft.
I figured.
science. It's like magic, but real.
Oh,
So I got
Sometimes
conned into fucking treasure hunting this summer, and
treasure hunting, huh?
ordered all the shit. Do you know how expensive fucking metal detectors are, dude?
They can be expensive.
$1,000.
They can be expensive.
Fucking $1,000. I didn't expect that. And then you don't just have one metal detector that you need. If you like going to like find shit, you have to get something else called a pinpointer. That's like a little mini metal detector. That's also like $500,000. And it does the same thing that the big metal detector does.
stop.
And then you need I guess that's it. But then you still fucking there's another $500 worth of shit that you really should buy. Like relic brushes for brushing shit off and a fucking hat so you can soak up and not get too hot in the sun. And you need some fucking there's a bunch of bullshit. So I got stuck doing that. So $2,000 later, we're probably gonna fucking be bottle cap rich, bitch.
I mean, there's always that chance you find that fucking Civil War coin, and it pays for all of it.
That's worth $5 or some shit.
Oh, $5 or shit.
So with our luck, that's what that's what I'm noticing with all these metal detecting fucking channels and even fucking Baker. Man, they'll find fucking some cool shit and then they go cash it in. It's like $2. I mean, you'll check it on eBay. It's like, God damn it! And to find gold.
I think it's more about like the fun in it, right? Like
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, that's why I did it. Treasure,
not
treasure hunting.
not
with the
not
kids,
the fun. It's just that like that moment when you find something, there's like that excitement that happens,
I know exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a test bed in the backyard so we can learn the instruments, and then after about the third hole we make on my property, she's not gonna want to do it anymore, and then it's gonna be all me. That's why I only ordered one big detector.
Recently, they just found a sunken galleon with $19 billion of estimated
I was
gold.
reading the article. They said that was found like a few years ago, and all the gold's already gone.
What the fuck?
I don't know why the article just came out, but
Fuck Reddit.
yeah, they were saying that was actually found a few years ago, and they took all the gold. It's like in a museum or some shit.
But I have anticipated the kid quitting, and I'm gonna use it as a positive if it happens before the summer's over, because I got all this time too to myself. So I've fucking started learning how these motherfuckers actually find gold. Because I mean, you can't take a kid with you to actually do that.
You should put
You
the
have
kid.
to fucking get on. Like now we got like Google Earth on our side, right? So you can zoom in on these properties that you have access to, and kind of map out where all the
Where you want
water
to go?
runs, and then go to that center point where all the water drains to, and then start bring some heavy equipment like real shovels and shit. Start detecting under rocks. You can actually find some like little gold nuggets and shit that way. So when the kid quits, that's what I'm probably gonna do. I won't find anything either, but it'll be fun. But you could, you never know.
When I hear people talk about stuff like this, I just wish I wasn't so lazy because that sounds fun. But
You buy the metal detector, and I'll go with you.
no, you're the one who wants to buy everything. I'll let you buy it.
No. Yeah. I'll bring beer. How about that?
And you definitely find stuff. That's what's another cool thing about it that makes it more liable to find something these days is that the equipment is better than it was even 10 years ago. So it makes now these fucking metal detectors make different tones for different metals that you go over. So like
Yeah, it
if
looked
it's
like it was
just
just fun.
iron, then you know it's iron and you're not after
You get it
that
out?
that day and you fucking just move on until it makes gold.
You need to put it back in.
Crazy.
I'm not putting a strip screw back in there. It snaps.
I'll bring the cheese.
Let's hold it in place, but I'm not putting that screw back in there.
And they're also waterproof now.
Different screw.
So you fucking stick these things right down into the river to the riverbed.
Tell you, waterproof cheese. There you go.
Then I had to go to the
Yeah.
side door and get the freaking screwdriver that actually fit in the screws.
God damn, someone's pissed off.
They're my tools, though.
No. You're gonna ruin my fucking tools.
It's my code. Well, no wonder it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Ghost,
And I sprayed
Ghost always breaking everything.
now it smells like tiramisu.
That works.
That's pretty good. She's not a businesswoman.
It happens. I'm looking at this is why I'm broke. This is not good. I like this website.
Detector, it's okay.
What'd you say?
Get a metal detector, it's okay.
Yeah, dude, and dude, all that fucking research led me to something called gold sluices. I was like, what the fuck's a gold sluice? What is this bullshit? So, like, if you start detecting a few nuggets with your metal detector in a certain part of the river, you can take this thing called a gold sluice and stick it in the river right there. It's got like a piece of carpet in it and shit. And then all the little pieces of gold, it catches gold, basically. It's a gold catcher. And you come back and check on it and fucking harvest gold out of the carpet.
That sounds interesting.
They're like expensive though, man. It's like $100 for one of these little fucking things, these little sluices.
I feel like maybe just get a like a sewage pump or something, and just kind of like dredge it into actual like filters.
Well, that's what they do. Yeah, you could do the sluice that you scoop up all the sand, you throw it into the sluice, and then leave, and then the river water naturally filters all that sand through this sluice, and then leaves nothing but gold behind. If there's gold in.
All right, Dark, you need to get this. $26,000 ultra telephoto zoom lens.
No. You know what Ghost needs to get?
Oh, for pictures of my butthole.
Ghost needs to get this.
I'm not clicking the link.
Taco buffalo.
Why do you why do you just have that up right now, Dark?
Cause I just saw it right now in the one site.
This is why I'm broke. Butt plug taco holder.
At least no farts can come out when you're taking a bite. I'm probably wrong.
They just slide around the side.
I'm sure, yeah. I'm sure a fart will pop out from around it. Flank you. The flanking fart pop out around the side.
An army tank pole floaty? I like it.
Have you seen the pontoon boats with submarine hulls?
No?
Like fucking big plexiglass hull that you can just go down in there and just check out the fucking murky ass shitty water of Lake Mead.
Oh, I think I have, yeah.
There it goes.
It's just a pontoon boat, but it's got a glass
Clear
bottom.
hull, yeah.
They're on
A
Alibaba
cheese
for like
print-
$5,000.
A cheese printer. I want it. That's funny. Look at the kid's face, his eyes all droopy. That's
Ugh.
good.
How does that work? That can't be good.
You just put cheese in the back and the font on top, and it just prints the image on the top.
Well, the question is, what is the ink?
Yeah, like what's that color? What's going on there? dude?
Edible ink.
I don't know. I don't trust that.
I
for
mean, you can
shit.
say it's edible. Doesn't make it edible.
That's some toxic cancer shit.
You guys
10
see
years
that?
you'll have
You guys see that cancer treatment?
be
thing?
shitting pictures of your kid.
100% remission in the
Uh-huh.
trial.
Yeah, that was crazy,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, apparently that's something that's called like a precision medicine. So you find people that have like the same like genome mutations or whatever that like have been showing like great results, and you try it on like replica like people that have the same mutations. And I guess it's the new like not like new, but like it's one of the biggest emerging fields of medicine. Is precision medicine.
Exciting. Oh. Especially if you think you have colon cancer. Or if you have colon cancer, fuck man. I hope they're fucking not fucking around though, because there's a lot of people that are riddled with tumors that would are really excited about that, you know.
Well, it won't
So
be
I
out
hope
for
they're
some
not fucking
time.
around.
It's
I
interesting.
feel like this decade is gonna be like the best decade for like medical advancements, but we're not gonna see results of it till later on.
Here you go, Billy. A personalized wax seal stamp, custom your own logo wax seal stamp for $6. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I have one.
You do?
I do.
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it says Valentine Collection on it. If the person is buying like a big ticket item, yeah, I like write them a personal note and a envelope, and then I coffee dye the whole thing to make it look really old, and then I seal it with that shit
That's pretty nifty.
so they feel special. I just throw it in the box before I seal it up. I even write the notes with a fountain pen to make it really cool, make it really nerdy.
Make it really nerdy.
Yep. I mean, they fucking spend a lot of money for my shit, man. So I try to fucking deliver.
Make it
I know what
worthwhile, man.
they know what they're buying, or they think they have an idea of what they're buying. So I try to fulfill that. It comes like a fucking. You ever seen the movie The Relic?
I feel like I have.
Remember that? There's like this weird monster that pops out of this crate at the beginning. This crate's delivered to this museum. There's a bunch of straw and shit.
Maybe I haven't. Maybe I've heard of it. I don't think I watched it.
Or like just the stereotypical box that you would think like an Indiana Jones when you open it up. There's a bunch of straw and weird dust. It stinks and kind of fucking, you know what I mean? That's how I try to make I try to give them an experience when they're opening my package. Is what I'm trying to say, of like a Indiana Jones moment. They paid for this relic and they gotta
Yeah.
fucking use a crowbar to get it open.
That makes sense.
Man Crate does a good job of doing that at that same thing. I don't know if you ever purchased a Man Crate, but it's wood when it arrives, and there's a crowbar taped to it. So you take the crowbar off, and you have to use the crowbar to open up the crate to get into your man goods.
Huh.
It's kind of over the top.
And is it like random shit in the box?
Yeah, they got different packages there. They're like the beef jerky package. Yeah, and there's different sizes. So you got.
Oh,
like
is
a
it
one
like
foot.
is it one of those like subscription?
Yeah,
I have one.
yeah, but it's not a subscription every month or anything. But you just buy a Man Crate and send it to somebody.
Oh.
So there's like the soap crate, and there's the fucking jerky crate, there's a meat
Whiskey.
crate.
I see it. That's cool. That is pretty nifty.
When you start presenting your products like that, people are more likely to buy them for other people as a gift because it's just this weird experience. So they buy it from you because they want the art. They want something from me because they want the art, and then next year they buy something for somebody else from me because they know the experience that they're opening it is cool,
Right.
mysterious. That's the way it's worked out so far, anyway. No, I don't use wooden boxes though. I use fucking cardboard boxes, but I put the box together myself to fit the product, and then stamp it all weird, like if there's for all you know, there's snakes in that box. It's just real weird looking, and as janky as USPS allows me to make it. um, for that fucking mummy, for the which one was it? The Guanajuato mummy. I fucking put dough piss in that box.
What? To make it smell?
I sprayed dough piss in the box before I set it up. So when they opened it up, it would just smell like death and give that full on. Because all those mummies died of cholera, right?
Fucking A. That's crazy, bro. They probably was like, did I just buy something real?
Oh yeah. I love that. I think that's fucking.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You cray.
Oh my gosh, did he just send us a real dead body?
My favorite was a auctioneer called me to make sure that the fucking body was fake. I had to tell him where the peephole is. I leave a peephole in all my mummies. I had different places so you can
You leave a peephole?
look in it and see that. Yeah, like even hell, I fucking would make the butthole one. That'd
So
be really funny.
what made you realize that you needed a peephole?
The one when I just saw the first one.
Huh?
When I was done with the first one I made,
Uh-huh.
it looked too real. It did, because I was starting to put organs in it and shit. I was like, well, no, it's going to cause problems. It's going to hold people up. We could get stuck in the border. So I started leaving a finger-sized hole. You could look in it and see that it's fake with all the wiring and shit in it.
That's
Usually
hilarious.
under a piece of clothing and shit.
So that's a good. That must have made you feel good when someone was like, "Oh shit, is this real?"
I think so. I think it's fucking awesome. This new one I fucking had. No one will buy it though. You guys want to buy it? Real cheap, $2,000.
Nah.
Your art's cool enough that if I had money, I would want it, but I'm a broke ass bitch.
It's not really worth it. I don't fucking think so.
I would
it,
say
though.
that's probably from your perspective because like you created it, but like, man, as someone who cannot do art, I feel like a lot of artists underestimate their value.
I fucking just price it on the hours. Like, first, like, put the materials that I fucking use. I put that price on there, and then I pay myself $20 an hour, and I keep track of how long it took to make it, and that's the final price. It's like $2,000. Fair to me, but it's really just plastic. That's a big pile of plastic.
Oh, what the fuck? When did Triumph have this?
What do they got now?
You know, I should go to the dealer and see what's up with that
Whoa,
bike.
that looks like a Vitpilin. Oh, it's China. What the fuck?
Prototype.
Like China.
It's an electric
When
bike.
did China do this?
I love that it even looks like a Triumph. Belt driven. Huh.
Like I get that electric's like badass, but the idea of having like a motorcycle with a range on it, this is not my style.
Or don't all motorcycles have a range on them?
Well, no, I mean like the motorcycles are like the live wire, right? Isn't it like 80 miles or something? Like it's not a lot.
I'm not sure.
You mean a short range?
Yeah, short range. Yeah, I guess I probably should have specified.
Yeah, because saying you don't like a motorcycle because it has a range on it. It's like,
All
don't
motorcycles have a
motorcycles
range.
have a range on it? Because once the fuel runs out, they die.
Okay, so I guess there's a premium live wire that can go 150 miles. That's not as bad, but like still, I was like, the idea to me, like the coolness of a motorcycle is like you're free with the country and you can just go where the fuck you want. And
What's the charge rate on that thing though?
it says 100% in 11 hours using any 110-volt wall outlet.
Oh yeah, fuck no. I ain't going nowhere with that shit. I'm just going fucking in the store and back to the house and that's it. I'm not going any place.
Damn, you
longer.
drive to San Diego and have to wait 11 hours before you can drive home.
Bro, you have to make a fucking pit stop on the way there.
Oh no, it does 150 miles.
Couldn't you just like stop and plug it in, smoke a joint?
Takes
You
11
can
hours.
for 12 hours.
But that's with a 110 volt. Like if you did like a.
Yeah, but no one's gonna have a fucking 240 volt charger somewhere. Do you have a 240 in your garage?
Yeah, I do.
Oh wow.
Oh, it gets worse.
What?
Oh god.
So that's living in the city is 150 miles. Commuting in the city is 95 miles. And the 70 miles of freeway riding.
Oh my god, it's terrible. Yeah, fuck that shit, dude. Nope.
But it's weird. It says 70 miles of freeway riding, and now it says 0 to 100% in 60 minutes. Using a public DC fast charger.
That would be a 240 like the Tesla chargers on the where you go to. Those use 240.
Oh.
And those would be considered fast chargers. The question is it the same plug?
I'm pretty sure the electrical charging, they're trying to go proprietary, not proprietary, with the standard. They're trying to get standards between all, yeah.
Yeah. Because that'll be pretty stupid. Fucking one company has their own plug and different company has their own plugs. Like, okay, no. Well.
Speaking of fast chargers, I believe Biden just signed in more fast chargers.
Yeah, every 50 miles or some shit.
It's part of the Green New Deal.
Yeah, 500,000 EV charging stations by 2030.
How about he signs a fucking bill to fix the fucking power grid instead?
I wonder what his plan is
That's
to
not
be able to
important.
support all the electrical needs.
My plan,
We're trying to do that, young man.
I want to say something that makes all these hippies happy, so they vote for me again. But I don't have any other plan to enforce my plan.
Yeah.
Listen, Jack. Listen, Buck. I'm senile. What do you
Oh,
expect?
wow.
You know, like I get people who criticize Trump, but the people I don't understand are the people who
Won't
hated
criticize
Trump.
Biden.
Hated Trump so much that they will not criticize Biden on anything.
Yeah.
It's like, oof.
That's
They got that
pretty much.
anything's better than Trump.
That's
mentality.
pretty much every Democrat out there. Just about.
This is why I don't vote.
Yeah,
Bitch,
I
you
fucking
can't.
don't either. I'm with you.
Now with that attitude,
I'm expunged. I am not. I can fucking vote. I don't though. I don't feel
Fuck.
like it's
Oh, why
I
is Cookie
just
showing
don't,
up
I
on my
don't
screen?
think. I don't think my vote counts.
I could vote under Jose Martinez de la Cruz de la Rosa, Pancho Villa Barajas.
I've
fuck it.
never
I don't.
had a candidate win the primary that I wanted to vote for. Like those people, I'm like, oh, dude, I really like this person so far, but they never win the primary seat for whatever RNC or DNC. Like they never actually get the choice, the party choice.
I almost went to vote for the first time for Vermin Supreme, but then I thought, well, that's just like he's just going into town for nothing. He's not gonna win. I thought that would be fucking hilarious.
His
And
name
then
Supreme?
Vermin Supreme, remember him?
No, I don't.
Oh my god. Ghost, can you fucking pull up a Vermin Supreme video? Vermin Supreme campaign video? For me?
I
Show James?
don't think
Oh
Ghost
my
knows
God.
who that is either.
I've
This
heard of
guy,
it.
he ran for president many times. and he had like a pony-based economy. He was going to introduce ponies as a currency. He was going to introduce zombies as our main power source.
I
He
just see
wore
the
a boot.
thumbnail. That's all I needed to know.
He was my number one candidate for many different elections.
The old guy with a fucking hat.
Old
Boot
guy
hat?
with a boot on his head, yeah.
Thank you.
Are you serious? That was Vermin Supreme.
To citizenship through indentured servitude. Thank you.
Are you serious? That was Vermin Supreme, and I.
Let's skip forward. Where's he at?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Very
Pleasure
nice.
to be here on your
There's a-
television program.
He has a boot on his head.
I just
we
flew into
go
the
a long way
airport,
back.
and you'll never guess who I saw.
Who did you say?
Mr. Joe Biden. They have him working for the TSA. Yes, in
That's
fact,
right in his.
Dude, that's hilarious. He's got a fucking boot on his head.
Fucking 97 ties on.
The boot on his head, and he's got all these crazy ideas for America, and they're just fucking spectacular. Like he wants to put giant wheels out in the middle of the desert, and then zombify a whole bunch of criminals, and then put these zombified criminals in the hamster wheels, and then have those hamster wheels power generators that power the United States. I'm not even kidding.
I don't think you are, bro. It's supposed to be hot tomorrow, bro. Look at the fucking weather. I don't know how I
could
could.
give a pony to every American. That's just wholesome.
Monday it'll only be 86.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's supposed to be 120 in Death Valley.
Ooh,
Fuck that.
it's not that bad tomorrow. 104.
Yeah, tomorrow says 98. Today was 10 something. I don't know what today was.
102 for
Yeah.
me.
I looked at it was 100 when I looked, and now it's like 2, but
You
I
what?
don't know.
Fucking
I looked at a 2, it was 100, but I don't know. Like the peak.
It was 90 here today, but in my hollow it's always 10 degrees cooler. It's 80 at the house.
Yeah, but we fortunately have like 0% humidity, or like really low.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it that east was hot as fuck and
And
humid.
humid, I wouldn't be able to
Fuck that.
breathe. That's why it was the problem with the fucking class today when he had that thing on. I was like, oh, this guy dislocated his shoulder today.
Oof.
He fell on his shoulder and it dislocated, popped out, and then they drove to the doc. He drove himself to the hospital.
It sounds like my
Somebody
dad.
said it again, or you just drove to the hospital with the dislocated?
He drove to the hospital with dislocated. He probably fell. Like he didn't roll all the way. Like he fell straight on his shoulder. I'm assuming, or he didn't like didn't tuck and roll or something. I don't know.
I have shoulder problems, so like my shoulder would come.
My shoulder's been
Ow.
fucking up lately.
Yeah, my shoulder would come out, but I literally grab it. I just like wiggle it until it goes back in.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
No, I guess twist it. I twist it till it goes back in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It hurts like a bitch, but fuck it.
My shoulder don't jingle jingle.
my shoulder don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds.
Literally, quite literally. I busted my collarbone at 14 years old. Indian wrestling and Indian.
Wait, what is Indian wrestling?
Weird, man. You like knuckle lock with each other and straighten your arms toward each other, and then you try to bend each other's hand back to get the other on the floor. Through like carpal pressure, and it puts it like if you get the arm locked in the right way, that pressure just goes all the way down, levers all the way down to the back, and he just got me in the right way, and it fucking shattered my fucking collarbone, dude. Put all his weight up against one arm. He had me on the floor from a standing. It's weird, man. You have to look it up. Indian wrestling. It's a weird thing.
I just did. It looks different.
Did you look at the third picture on Google Images?
Is that the good old fucking oil check?
It's still
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I Googled it. Say, oh, that's an oil checker.
Yeah.
But they had like, I don't know if you ever broke your collarbone, dude. You had to strap you back in this like figure 8 thing.
Yeah,
Holds
that
your
thing
fucking
holds your
arms
shit back.
back.
Yeah.
Like a month. I looked like Ed Bassmaster for 30 days walking around. My chest sticking out.
I always suck. I don't want to break anything. That would be bad. Bro, I've been so sore. Like everything fucking hurts right now. I'm getting old.
Well, you're Wolverine though. I mean, you fucking heal.
I wish I was.
It heals, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, are you taking like
Protein, creatine.
creatine? Yeah.
I just started earlier this week, so I haven't taken long enough.
Well, I think the creatine helps with like the muscle recovery, right? It'll
Yeah,
speed it up
and the
and make you
protein.
feel better faster.
The protein helps you heal too. But
It flushes muscle, the surrounding muscle with water, and which helps it heal. Yeah, you got a lot of fluid. That's what I noticed with my body anyway when I eat fucking a lot of creatine, dude. A lot of fucking water weight around my muscle. It makes you look huge, but it's just like all this water fucking helping you recover.
I gotta like try a couple different types of protein shakes because I don't know. Like with me, the shakes, it fucks my stomach, dude. I feel like I'm gonna puke for like an hour.
my kid can't have chocolate ones. Chocolate ones mess up his stomach. So we've been doing a strawberry one, and it's been fine with him. But he can't do like the chocolate ones.
I might be the same because chocolate's the ones I've always tried.
Yeah, try a different one. I got strawberry one, and he's been fine. But the chocolate one, the first one, he was like, I don't want that again.
Yeah, it literally feels like when you exhale, you're gonna throw up, and it's horrible. I hate it.
Well, just put less the protein powder in next. I mean, until
Gotta eat your protein.
Yeah,
Until
but
it doesn't,
the point of the
doesn't affect your
protein,
soul.
man, is a X amount of protein, fast and easy.
I found fucking old jugs of protein powder today going through cabinets. 2017 expiration date. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's old.
Like where you fucking stoke it away in the fucking cabinet, you forget about it, you buy a new jug.
What the fuck is?
I'm been known to buy that cheap shit, that Walmart cheap shit. It was like $15. 50 chocolate.
I just spent
Probably just, like,
$80. Fucking
hot cocoa.
protein and creatine have gone. I've had creatine, fortunately, so I had bought like 2 big bottles of creatine, so I'm good there. But I had to buy protein. It cost me $80 for a fucking big thing of protein. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I guess it's
delicious though.
how many cycles, like how many days you get to the $80. So it's probably like 80 cents a day or something.
There's two
like
of
a
us
week.
drinking it.
I mean, if you're doing it right, 1 jug, yeah, that's a week.
I only take 1 scoop, 1 big ass scoop, because I do eat a lot like chicken and other proteins. So I try to substitute
Twice a day.
plus the cheese, cheese and
Once
chicken.
or twice a day.
What?
With 80 cents a day, you can feed goats.
How many scoops a day? One or two?
One scoop, but then I have eggs for breakfast, so that's got a lot of protein. I think I need like 80 grams of protein or 100 grams of protein a day or something like that. I don't remember what it was. So between the eggs, the chicken, and everything else I eat, I try to fill in the gap with food versus just having protein.
I need a fiber shake. I don't get enough of that.
I eat a lot of leafy greens.
I do not. I fucking cilantro. I eat a fucking ton of cilantro, tomatoes, and jalapenos. That's about it.
Cilantro go for you.
And artichokes. Fucking, believe it or not, I have fucking healthy diet of artichokes.
Those are a good chunk.
Hey,
Making jokes.
you could try.
You better
I
watch
don't
out.
have to.
He's gonna give you the oil check.
Have a healthy diet of Indian wrestling.
But
How,
hey,
how confident do you feel these days, Ghost? Like knowing as much jujitsu as you know now versus like beginning. Do you feel like safer just walking around the store, shit like that?
Could you keep me from oil
I
checking
mean,
you?
it's
If I took
weird.
you by
It's
surprise?
weird. It's weird in the sense that, like, you realize how much you don't know, and then you see the people that come into the gym, and you're like, oh, I would like if I would have been out in the street, I would have never assumed that this guy could kill me. You know what I mean? So you see things a little different, I guess, because you never know who you're gonna run into. But like if it was like let's say it was like
Crouching Tiger, hidden black belt.
let's say if it was like someone that didn't know any like jujitsu, for sure, for sure, it'd be like taking candy from a baby, literally. It's that big of a difference.
Have you gotten to spar any like big boob moms?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
you get all smothered. Let him
No
win,
comment.
so
And
you get
that
all-
and that's all I can say about that. But yeah,
I remember that from karate. I was fucking in Ishinru when I was a teenager for more than a few years, and that was my favorite part. Like, oh, you fucking spar Leslie. I'm like, okay.
and a triangle.
I'll let her. I would just fucking let them smother me. I'm like, yeah. Oh no, they're winning. Oh yeah, good job.
Oh no, what am I gonna do? Yeah, it happens. But yeah, for sure. Like
Then karma
um,
gets you. Karma gets you next class. The next class, they're like, all right, you're sparring Bruno.
big
he's
sweaty dude,
fucking
yeah.
6 foot, fucking balls hanging
I
out.
fucking
shit.
hate. Bro, some guys are just too big. I can't like. It just sucks. Like they're fucking really strong. There's nothing you can do. Like, and then once they like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to make it not sound gross, but it's so difficult
It is gross.
to talk
though.
about grappling.
And they don't wash their gi.
No, they do.
You hug-
We're
you hug
pretty.
dudes 6 days a week now.
There's been a few people that were like that. They wouldn't, but for the most part, everyone does. Cause yeah, that shit gets gross if you don't wash your shit.
Your white belts. I'm a yellow belt. No, you're not. Fucking
They
wash
don't.
that
A lot of people don't wash their belt. It's kind of like a tradition thing where they feel like if you wash your belt, you're gonna, like it's a
Well,
Brazilian
yeah, so
thing.
how
If
far
you
can
wash
you
your,
take that, right?
if you wash your belt, it's like washing out. You're gonna wash your skills away or some shit.
That's the way it was with the fucking gis and those fat dudes when I was in it. They like, yeah, they had the Rocky gis. Fucking yellow armpits and crotches.
And a lot of people in our gym wear rash guards too, which cuts down on a lot of the sweat. But like when you compete in IBJJF, which is like the main organization, they don't let men wear shirts or gis.
What?
They one of my friends, he calls
That's
it
gay.
they call it milk of the gods or something like that. And he gets smothered in his man boobs.
Oh, God.
Is the same rules for women?
No, women have to wear. Well,
That's
women
sexist.
women can't wear rash guards. They tend to wear sports bras.
Everybody should just go gi-less. Greco-Roman style.
But
The women
yeah,
can wear maxi pads.
I've rolled with some like today I was rolling with a white belt who was bigger than me, and I basically like I controlled the whole like match. I was just on top of him, and like you kind of like. It's weird because you don't like you don't necessarily try to like submit them. You just try to like You want to
Check
make
the
it. You want to make it so they work and they can work on things at the same time. You put yourself in bad positions, or you like work on like getting to a certain position. You know, versus choking them out, because you can choke them out pretty easy.
Dude,
It's funny
I just
because you'll like
invented
get
a
it
move.
and it'll be like super. Like you'll go for a choke and you're like, "Are you gonna stop me? Are you gonna stop me? No, no, okay." And you're like, crack, and you crank it in.
I just invented a move in my head. If you're sparring an old lady, you choke them with their own tit, and it's called the granny team. No, you don't like it?
I mean, there's no old ladies, but there's been a couple old dudes.
Oh, you should just check out some old ladies.
I rolled with this old guy like
Attack an
a
old lady
couple
on the
days
street,
ago.
choke her
He's
with her boob.
He's probably like 50 something, 60 something. But he's a blue belt, and you learn real quick not to like underestimate people. Like you'll roll with like someone, they're like, "Oh, I just started," but they wrestled like in college, and they fuck you up, and you're like, "Okay."
Does it go white, purple, or white, blue?
White, blue. So it's white,
blue.
blue, purple, brown, black. But like you'll roll with someone that's brand new, and you're like, "Oh," and you know, Tress is like, "Oh, just take it easy on him. Just work on like positions." You know, like I was saying, and then like all of a sudden they're like going for a single leg or a double leg, and they're fucking smashing you, and you're like, "What the fuck? Why? What happened?" And it's like, "Oh, I used to wrestle," or, "Oh, I did jujitsu for 10 years, but then I quit." Like, and I haven't done it in like 10 years, or you know, so you started all over again. And you're like, "Get the fuck out of here," you know. So when I rolled with this old dude, it was kind of like that. Like I've learned, like I'm not, like you just can't underestimate people because you're just gonna get stuck. So I like started rolling with him, and he had that old man strength. Like he grab you, and it's like you're like, this guy is not like, his grip was so ridiculous. Like I couldn't like break his grips. So then I ended up smashing him a bit, and then I felt bad afterwards. I was like, "Oh, I feel bad." And what I heard was he used to be a purple belt, but he's gotten like bad that he's like kind of demoted himself, which isn't really normal. But I did read a story about this black belt who was a black belt, and he got old, started getting like dementia, and he was like forgetting things, so that he was like kept going down in belts and stuff. It was kind of a sad story, but interesting.
I had to say, I mean, we didn't know it at the time, but I was retarded when I was, I still am, but at the time they just called me dyslexic or some shit. But I was a white belt for 2 years and a yellow belt for 3 years in Ishiner. But I could kick people's fucking asses. And the only reason I went to a yellow belt is because I could kick people's fucking asses. The reason that was is because I refused to do katas, because I found them useless. So I didn't learn them. I didn't learn the first kata, so they wouldn't let me through. And eventually I was passed on the yellow belt because I kept kicking everyone's ass in sparring sessions. I paid attention. I just wouldn't do a kata. That's stupid. I still think it's fucking dumb.
It's not
Still think
useful
it's a
in
useless
self-defense.
Well, yeah. The moves are useful. The moves are what's useful, not the fucking ballet dance.
Yeah.
My no jujitsu, no martial art having ass. I hope I can just fucking hit someone in the neck and run away faster than they can catch me. I put my Nikes on. Later, bitch.
Yeah.
Gonna break them ankles.
Should just come to a class.
No.
Stop being a bitch.
Just got to be aggressive. That's my favorite fucking scene as far as martial arts go right now. Still, it's been the same for a year or two. Is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Brad Pitt throwing Bruce Lee into the side of a fucking car. It's the greatest. Try that again, Kato.
I think after I get back from Tennessee, I'll crank down on that comp to A+, and if I get a job that gives me health insurance, I'll for sure come Ghost. But right now it's just too risky for me.
I'm gonna apply for the CIA.
There you go.
I'm gonna be
Dude.
like, I'm good.
I don't think I'd want to, like, I want a job that's not super fucking stressful.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
luck
not
with that.
kidding. Fuck that. Fuck CIA. Fuck anything like that. Fuck you being a mall cop even. You have to go to the mall. Is there even malls left?
There is, but they're pretty dead. You know, the Temecula Mall actually gets pretty busy, which I'm surprised.
Yeah, but you can't shoot the people though.
Our mall is garbage. Fucking.
But you can't shoot the people. I mean, you can.
No, not fucking securities.
You'll be fired.
On the list now.
Thank you, thank you, Tart.
My uncle, I think he's dead. Can't find my uncle. Anyway, he's on the no-fly list.
For being an asshole or for something
Yeah,
else?
well, for making threats toward the president on Facebook. No-fly list. You shouldn't do that anyway. I mean, that's a stupid thing to do. Just saying.
The president probably deserved it.
Which president was it? It was Obama. In the Obama days. So it's been a while.
You know, like they probably deserved it.
Oh, I'm just saying, if he makes a threat against Obama and Obama's no longer president, he should be able to fly again.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, if he might be dead. Like that, he was like 80 when he fucking did that, and it's one of those things. I don't know. I just talked to him on Facebook. You know, he would never had a phone number or anything. He would call me through
Oh
Facebook.
shit!
all
What
that
up,
shit.
Erica?
Then he just kind of disappeared. Fucking-
Lamos.
Chances are he's dead. Fucking-
Yeah, no, we're pretty lame. Not gonna lie.
You hear and see the video of this chick said something about the president. Remember what president on Facebook and fucking government went to her house?
What?
Really?
That's in other country for sure. That happens.
No, that was here in the U.S.
Well, that's fucked up. That is fucked up, my friend.
Remember what she said on Facebook about the president, and I can't remember which president it was. The fucking Secret Service was at her door knocking.
Did you see that girl that got taken down from Secret Service recently?
Nah.
She was trying to protest, like, I don't know, something, and the president's car was driving by, and she's out there with a bullhorn, and Secret Service took her down. And some other chick was like, "Let her go, let her go." The cops were like basically slamming her into the ground.
I find it weird that like those people who don't understand, Secret Service is not gonna give a flying fuck
Yeah.
if you're a woman, if you're a fucking guy in a wheelchair. It doesn't matter. You're gonna get. To me, I thought Secret Service went a little easy on her.
Me too. For doing what she did, you don't know. You know, she could have had a bomb. Like, you don't know.
Your ass is getting tackled.
I seen a post on it there because the real hero here is that dress. I can't believe it titty didn't come out.
Yeah, his gun fell out, right?
Yeah, gun fell down, but like, dude, it got close. It got close to a titty popping out. I don't know how it did it.
Yeah.
You'd have to see the video, Dark, to fully understand, but like, that dress was it was an
Really?
ass.
Yeah.
It was a real trooper.
Yeah, it was a trooper.
But you guys aren't gonna have to find it.
Well, you can find it.
Since
Nah.
Eric came in here and popped in Bobby's stream, I don't know what the fuck this man is listening to.
It said on my side he just streamed like a few seconds, like about a minute ago.
He's streaming right now.
Yeah, he's streaming
Yeah.
right now, but the music.
What is this?
Oh, I gotta get the fuck out of this house.
You're trying to move, right? Or buy a house?
Yeah, the trees are fucking ominous as fuck now. They're just getting so big and ridiculous. Like 5 mile an hour wind, you hear it going. It's like,
I don't even want to think about trees.
Dude, these fuckers here are like 200 feet, maybe 10 foot around at the base of the trunk, and there's pieces of them falling off every day, bouncing off the side of the house. It's only a matter of time until a whole tree comes through that motherfucker. I never thought about that as like purchasing a house. You know, you'd think like the trees would be like a bonus, but they're really not, man. It's fucking Widowmaker Central. Can't even like mow the lawn without being with the risk of decapitation.
Well, I think it depends on the tree, to be honest.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure. Yeah, like palm tree, I wouldn't worry about. But fucking
Like-
old ass oak trees that have dead limbs and stuff is dangerous.
Well,
Like,
a lot
for
of the
me-
palm trees over here, they get so fucking tall that nobody ever wants to get all the thatch and shit off of it, so it just comes down like a missile every now and then.
That's
Holy
mine.
fuck.
My trees are like that. I don't know. I can't. I don't know how much it costs to get some tree trimmer out here, but I don't think it's cheap.
It's so expensive, dude. Well, these big ones we quoted, and they're 10 grand a piece.
Yeah, I don't think it's 10 grand, but I think it's a few $100 to have someone come out and like trim the top.
For the palm trees, yeah, because they actually got a man climb up it. They don't have booms that go that high.
Yeah. Well, and in my backyard, it's not like you can fucking drive one back there. Those are the
We have
ones that I'm
some
worried about.
super. I got 2 super dangerous ones that the arbor told me about, and they're ash trees. He's like, yeah, see this tree and that tree over there? Like, yeah, like their roots don't go down. He explained into the earth. They fan out at the surface, and they grow really tall. So when a wind, like if they get, like I don't know, 20 years old, the wind will fucking just blow them right over, and in whichever direction the wind is blowing, it's not doesn't discriminate. Scared the fucking shit out of me because the fucking tree's 100 feet tall, and it's right up on the house, man, like touching it almost. But I'm just fucking scared cat.
Yeah, I need to get mine done.
I'd really rather move.
To be honest, any tree that does not have any fruit is fucking worthless.
Yeah, all it does is fucking, they just, and then none of them are fucking evergreen. There's like 100 trees on this fucking property. They're all around the house. None of them are evergreen, which means they all fucking shit all year long on the property. Just trash makers. You gotta fucking blow leaves all year. The fall is ridiculous, man. We get fucking blanketed in that shit. But it's a give and take, man. Give and take with this homeowner shit or renter trying to fucking just move from property to property. Like the next property, there'll be no trees and the grass will grow too fucking high. I'll be mowing the grass every day. You know, fucking.
I've actually killed off my lawn. I got the glyphosate or whatever, weed and grass killer, and I've been spraying the front and back, and I have it all dead now.
Your
Done with
Are you
grass-
gonna,
Yep,
are you
I'm
gonna
done
spread
with grass.
gravel or something?
We were kind of looking at like this granite powder or something, like you just compressing that in the front of something, or just keeping it dirt. I'm done with grass. I hate it. I hate
What
it.
about like where are you at? Where do you live?
I live right by Ghost, so desert.
Oh, so why not turf, right? You can do turf.
The artificial turf is, to me, you can tell it's not real, and it's
Oh, sure.
expensive. It's like, why am I gonna pay a lot of money for something you can tell it's not real? I'll keep dirt.
Oh, so you could go out and sit and have a beer on it. That's all. Who fucking cares? Fuck it.
Now I'm probably gonna have like a 10 by 10 or something of like grass in the backyard once we're all done and we get all the weeds managed and all that stuff and have it dead. Probably gonna frame off a little area for my dogs so they have grass. But
I also dig the boardwalk thing that people are doing now. They're just replacing their lawns with full-on boardwalks, so it's like level deck.
They
Front
do.
yard and
They
backyard.
because where we live in the desert, a lot of people just replace their fucking lawn with rocks. Or I've seen they paint like I saw a couple houses where they paint they don't have grass. It's just painted green. The cement's painted green. I'm what the
Yeah.
fuck? I was like, that's so ghetto.
That's a whole fucking business out there, man. That's what Drew. Remember Drew the Destroyer? You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
He had a business painting lawns for a long time. He'd fucking show up at your
Well,
house.
I can understand painting
Paint the grass.
painting the grass green, but it's still grass. It's still like whatever. They,
Yeah,
I mean,
grass.
there's full on like cement, and they just paint it green.
Oh shit. Probably because it doesn't get too hot.
I don't see the issue, man. I mean, fucking, there's a water shortage. They don't want
I'm
you
not
to
saying
fucking,
it's an issue. I just,
illegal to fucking,
I'm
you gotta
not
do
saying
what you
it.
gotta do.
I'm not saying it's an issue. I'm just saying it looks like shit.
I'm not saying it's an issue. It's just I have.
Well,
an
it
issue.
looks better than like dirt and shitty dead grass, though, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna stand by my opinion of dirt doesn't. Well kept dirt with no weeds to me looks better than people who let their yards get all fucking 3 feet tall of weeds and shit.
True.
At least.
Yeah.
I feel you. Like, fuck, you could just like throw bags of cedar mulch down and leave it. You know, that looks good. It looks great. Just fucking bark, or even like a leaf
Yeah.
litter.
Yeah.
If you mulch it and leave it that way, it looks like a playground. I'm down with that.
I've kind of thought about like a couple like cactuses and like big rocks and stuff like that, and like make it look
Hell
like
yeah.
a desert
Like
thing.
a natural desert landscape kind of look.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's a fucking great idea. Those cactuses are fucking easy to care for, dude.
Yeah, and then you can just get a plank of cactus and cook it. Boom. Eat cactus.
Or if Ghost ever tries to fuck with me jujitsu, I just push him into a cactus.
Bro, you
Cactus
could
is the
propagate a
delicious.
Joshua tree inside and get it real strong, and then fucking have like a
Dude,
Joshua.
I
were-
don't think we can fuck with Joshua trees.
Bro, we
I
were
think they're protected, aren't they?
we were driving
I don't
home.
know.
We were driving home from Costco the other day, and there was a truck. You know that long road between Temecula and like the 79. I don't know what road it is between Temecula and Hemet. But there was a truck on the side of the road selling bonsai trees. My wife
Oh,
was like,
shit.
no, it was up towards Beaumont. It was going up towards Beaumont, and my wife was like, "You want one?" And they were like pretty decent size. I was like, I was like, one, I don't have the patience for it, and two, there's no way those are fucking cheap because they were big. I was like, there's no way those are cheap.
Yeah, it's expensive, man. My I bought my ficus at 6 years old. It's going on 8 years old now, and it cost me 180 at 6 years old.
Yeah,
It's not that expensive, but it's still expensive.
But the work you have to put into it is more than I want to put into a fucking.
Yeah, it's the winter
just
months.
looked. The
Huh?
Joshua tree, the yuccas, for a 4-foot tall one, it's only 160. That's not bad.
No, man, you get those fucking big, like 4 or 5 of them, and when they get big, it's impressive, because no one has the patience to do, or they don't think that they have the patience to do it. But really, all it has to do is fucking taking care of it, fertilizing it, and then a little bit of YouTubing, right? How to take care of a Joshua tree. It's not that fucking hard. These fucking assholes are all over YouTube teaching you how to fucking grow anything.
Dude, I YouTube everything these days. Like the
Hell yeah.
shit I know how to do, like
stuff.
something with the car. There's something like I'm 99% sure I know how to do this when I'm watching a YouTube video anyway.
Yeah, because I think somebody else knows how to do it better, and you know what? I'm usually right. I didn't know that. Thanks, man.
And then it takes you a week to replace it.
Yeah.
Nah, he's talking ass right now because I got a window. I got a fucking window, and literally 3 days later I put it in. He's like, "Damn, took you a week. It's fucking 3 days. Fuck you, dark."
Gotta take your time. Fucking, you
It
don't know
took
what you're
3
doing.
days.
You gotta listen to those motherfuckers close.
It took me 3 days to build, or 4 days to build the shed. It was too hot. What up, Tim? How you doing, man? How is your day, sir? Good. I said good day.
Is that Tim Klaus?
Silver Surfer Tim.
Oh. Einsatzung unser Tim Klaus.
I said good day.
Ice. See?
Yeah.
Hey, Ghost.
What?
So, are we doing Back for Blood today?
Today? It's already
With the-
10 o'clock, sir.
With the 4 of us?
What, 4 of us. What 4 is you talking about?
The 4 people that play it.
My kids, it's already late. I want to finish watching that movie,
What movie?
Hustle, the Adam Sandler one.
Is it good so far?
It's fucking good. Yeah.
That's not the gambling one, right? Different one.
No. That was good too.
Oh, Hustle's
Yeah, that's
basketball
great.
one, right?
Hustle's the basketball one. It's really
Uncut
good.
Gems.
Uncut Gems was really good too.
Uncut
Dude,
Gems was so fucking good, dude.
We should do.
I
We
did
gotta
not
do a.
expect it.
We gotta do a movie night. Remember we said we were gonna do a movie night, like a bad movie night.
Yeah.
We gotta figure. We gotta pick a movie and then do a bad movie night.
Dude,
You gotta pick
Uncut
a night,
Gems made
that's what you
me.
gotta do.
Uncut Gems was
Uncut Gems
legit.
made me sell off a bunch of Bitcoin to buy opals. I'm not even shitting.
To buy opals.
Yeah, dude, I fucking cashed in a bunch of Bitcoin and I bought like opals just to have them, just because of the movie.
What was seeing the Bitcoin market? Did it pay off, dude?
Oh, I sold off all my fucking. Yeah, I did great in Bitcoin because I saw that shit coming. I used the fucking calculator, but no one else did. It seems like they all fucking. Oh, we're gonna hold it. This should be good. But I sold off my Bitcoin at 76,000, and fuck, man.
I think the whole entire like hold philosophy. I think that's like engineered by like people who are smarter to keep idiots from.
Oh yeah, you want the market to stay up, you know.
No, but also if you hold it and never sell it, wouldn't it cause market crash?
Well, if you never sell it, you have basically unrealized gains that like you never really have value unless you sell it.
That's the whole point in the market to me. That's what my grandfather taught me anyway. You buy low and you sell high. That's the classic fucking thing. Everybody hears that, right? No one follows it. They just buy it and keep it. But yeah, you buy it low and you fucking when you think it's about to crash, and hopefully you got a guy on the inside that's like, it's gonna go down soon. And you sell and he says that, you know, and as simple as that.
One of the guys I know, like he from World of Warcraft back when I used to play that, he used to always buy stocks and play the market, and I was like, dude, I don't want to get into it because I don't understand like the short-term capital gains and all the taxes I gotta pay and shit like that. He's like, I never claimed any short-term capital gains. I never pay it, and I was always waiting for him to get busted, but it seemed like he never did.
I think it won't, if you return it back into the trade, you don't get taxed on it. I think, if I remember correctly.
Depends on your broker.
Yeah, as long as you return it back in there, you reinvest it, you don't get taxed or something like that.
Yeah, so that's the shit I don't understand. Because I thought if you pull it out, like that counts as you having that income now, and you have to pay the short term on it.
You have to pay. I have to pay tax with my broker on everything that I make, not everything that I buy, but everything that I make off of that investment. So
yeah, when you sell.
Yeah, well,
or
yes.
when you pull it, yeah.
Anything it makes, yeah, I'll have to fucking pay tax on that, which is something like 8% or some shit stupid. But it doesn't matter because he's fucking smart, man.
But if you let's say if you sell it and then turn around and buy stuff with that money, you don't have to pay anything, right?
It depends on what I'm using that money for. Like I could fucking use that for overhead on my business, for instance, and I can just
for back in stock, like you put it back into stock.
Yeah, put it back in stock. Absolutely, yeah.
But I'm saying if you put it back in stock, so you don't have to pay taxes, right? So you're reinvesting it.
Man, that's a good question. I can't fucking answer that question.
Yeah, I always thought if you took money out before, like, say, so depending how long you own the stock, right? So if you owned it for a long time, then you have to pay the long-term capital gains tax, which is less.
I have no idea how any of that works.
If you're playing like every day, say like you're buying if it goes up and you're selling if it goes down, you can get like this flagged as a day trader. Then you get fines unless you have like $80,000 in a bank account to cover your short trading, spending sprees. And then
well, you have you can do 4 day trades in the quarter without being flagged though.
Yeah, something like that.
That's what's so much fun about it. Trying to keep those 4. It's like a sweet game. You can make a lot of money in those 4 trades, without having to pay the $24,000 bond.
Yeah, see, that's the shit that scared me away. I don't trust myself not to fuck up with like shit I know I'm fucking up.
Well, that accidental 5th trade, you mean? Yeah.
I done fucked up, coach.
I have a lot of people like that always tell me though, like one of my buddies is like, "Yo, I bought this stock and it's doing good. I bought this stock when it was this much, and I bought this stock when it's this much." But like he talks, and he never like showed his portfolio. I was like, one day I go, let me see your portfolio. I'm kind of curious, just blah blah. And he wouldn't show me it. So I think he's just talking out of his ass.
I'll tell you right now, by fucking war companies, by U.S. companies right now, it's fucking doing so well for me. I'm in deep with Lockheed Martin, and we're very happy about it. Everything's looking great. Just saying.
Yeah, those I almost got a job at a Lockheed plant in kind of by dark, but I didn't get it.
Because it's gay out there.
No, it was just at a time where like there's a lot of people shifting because my plant laid us off, and the guy, Josh Monday, ended up getting the job. He had like Navy experience, used to work on forward-looking infrared technology, shit like that. So he's just a better candidate, and he ended up getting it.
Got you.
You see that iron? Oh, dude, I clicked on crazyshit.com this morning, and the first video I saw was two. They looked like Apache derivatives of some sort. They weren't Blackhawks, but they were firing off fucking missiles in one direction. And then I'll be damned if it wasn't Iron Dome came up and just wiped them both out. They both fucking hit the dirt from about 500 feet.
The missiles?
No one lit. There's no, yeah. It was a that Iron Dome fucking thing that they have on ships. I don't know that called Iron Dome. It's like immediately air defense, like automatic.
If it's like a bunch of like minigun firing like bullets.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like fucking miniguns.
Iron Dome.
Yeah, they call it a Phalanx. A Phalanx cannon.
You can tell that's what it was. That it just came after those fucking helicopters and put them both in the dirt. I don't know what side had what, but one side had that fucking shit because it was definitely AI controlled. Put them out.
Yeah, the Phalanx cannon is basically what the aircraft carriers use for short range missile interception.
Is that the one with like the little tube on the top?
Yeah, so CIWS.
Yeah, it looks like R2D2.
Yeah, it looks like R2D2. Yeah.
Exactly what I'm talking about. And I can tell.
I love the
like,
sound of those.
Like you can, I don't know, just like the sight of that. It was at dusk or dawn, so you can see the tracers, and it was just not human controlled. No way. It's too accurate and fast, instantaneous. The first tracer that came out of them hit. It was a hit. Every fucking shot was a hit. They both went down so fast. Gave me the chills in my butthole. You know what I'm talking about.
The chills in your butthole?
Butthole chills, yes.
I get the opposite because I eat spicy food a lot.
Oh, sweaty butthole. The sweaty. You need the new Tenacious D bars. Loaded.
He has something that's supposed to not make your butt sweat?
Oh, well, Tenacious D just came out with these absolutely fantastic fiber bars loaded with chocolate, creamy peanut butter, all the fiber your butthole can handle. Make you fucking have those one wipers.
Those one wipers.
Mm-hmm. Where it's just like magic, dude. Or those magic turds, you know what I'm talking about? Where you're like, you just shit a huge long log. And you look to check, as we all do sometimes, you look back in the bowl to check, or maybe down, beyond, through, and past your balls, and there's no turd there. You go to wipe, and there's no shit on your butthole. Like, what happened? I'm pretty sure I just took a shit, and a big one. But there's just so much fiber in your system. It's just awesome.
I haven't had that personal experience where there's nothing, but I have had like where I thought I'd take a big shit and it's like a little tiny shit. I'm like, what the fuck? all that effort for that.
the Phantom Mini shit. What the hell? What would you call that?
Call it,
Misidentification. The misidentified shit.
I just call that a dog zero.
The sleeper.
What?
That's funny.
You think when you think it's a big badass shit, it's just a little turd.
Just call that the Dark Zero.
The goat shit.
Oh.
Sleeper shit's a
Ghost
good one.
doesn't even take shits anymore, man. With all that cheese he eats, he's just like a permanently constipated. He gets a C-section every 3 months.
I guess the sleeper shit would be the opposite, right? Where you think you just gotta take a quick little shit, and it turns out to be a half-hour fucking log. Have to have a baby.
Mine are quick. I just stay in there for a longer time.
Dude, I had like 2 years where I didn't have a solid shit ever.
That sounds like you had fiber problems.
I fucking was developing that GERD. I just didn't know it, right? Remember, and then I went to the hospital like in 2016. After I started motovlogging, ended up in the fucking hospital. I thought I had fucking cancer, my appendix burst and shit. And they're like, "Nah, you got GERD." What the fuck is that?
Oh my God.
But for 2 years before that, I had diarrhea for 2 years. I just didn't think anything about it. I didn't care.
Did you know that omeprazole, the medication for GERD, is the most prescribed medication in America?
It's over the counter too. I mean, you buy it. It's like the prescription. It was prescribed to me for a while as soon as they diagnosed me. And the only difference between the prescription and the over the counter was that the prescription is 40 mil pill, and over the counter is 20 mil. So you can just get over the counter and take 2 pills. It doesn't. It's really weird.
Do you still take it, or?
I take it when I know I'm gonna need it, but I don't take it every day. Like for instance, if I'm gonna like fucking make carne asada and I want that shit fucking spicy, and I'm dredged in the habanero and the marinade and shit, yeah, I'll fucking take omeprazole. Like
I got like 8 bottles prescribed to me at once, and I never took a single pill, so they're just sitting here. I'm not using them.
it works if you fucking need it fucking make you shit bricks though.
I don't have like none of the other symptoms of GERD. I just have like esophageal problems. Like when I swallow, sometimes it feels like there's something stuck in my throat, and I can't like swallow for a minute. I don't know. It's weird, but I don't think that's GERD. I don't.
It
know.
is, man. That's the acid leaking up your esophagus. So there's this acid at the edge of your esophagus, and when you go to swallow, it doesn't fucking go down because it's already all the way up there, and it's eating away the lining. If the doctor told you had GERD,
His name's fucking Chick Bardi. I don't trust a man named Chick Bardi.
All right, guys. I think
Hey,
I'm gonna
dude.
call it. Yeah. I gotta take a shower and want to watch that movie, and can't decide if I want to do the game. I might game. I don't know. Gang. Are you guys gonna be on for a bit or no?
I'm going to bed. It's fucking 1:30 here.
Yeah, I'll be on.
All right, I might jump. I'm almost done with the movie. It's got like 30 minutes left, so I might jump on.